Hey everyone, welcome to Brad's Gadgets. Today we've got the DJI Neo and we're going to check it out and see exactly what this drone is all about. Alright, so basically I'm going to go run through all the criticals of the DJI Neo with you. This is a new drone that just got released, I guess on Friday. It's currently Sunday, and I was managed to get my hands on one. I was able to order it on release day, which was Thursday, came in Friday. So I haven't had a chance to really play with all the functions of this thing yet. But I wanted to kind of give you my initial thoughts and a couple of surprise things that I found out about this drone that I wasn't expecting. So let's go over the drone really quick. We'll go over some of the features, the functions, things like that. First of all, for the body here, you've got your prop guards, and they do come off. They just kind of clip off like this if you want to remove them. I'm not going to take these off right now. The DJI Care refresh on this is $22 US for 1 year or $38 for 2 years. So that includes like flyaway protection. On the back here, you've got your battery button, which will show you your battery status. And to turn it on and off, you're going to hit that, then hold it. And then it's going to go into its boot up mode. Okay. On the front here, you do have a gimbal protector. And you can see here, you just have to squeeze it to pop it off, to fly it. Okay, so the camera here is a 4K 30 frames per second camera. You can also bump that down to 1080. You got your 4 propellers. On the bottom here, we have sensors, and that's so that when you're landing on your hand, it knows the distance there. But that is the only sensors that are on this. Okay, you have your battery right here, and let me just turn it off first. And to unclip it, all you do is push a button, push it back. Now your battery is out. Okay. Now, take note, there is no SD card slot on here at all, just your USB-C. And that's because the drone has a 22 gigabyte onboard memory only. So when you're done shooting, you're going to have to connect your USB-C to your computer, and just plugs in like so, and then you can transfer your files to the computer. All right, so the RCN3 controller. Here's the features on that. So first of all, you've got the joysticks tucked in the bottom here, and your USB-C port at the bottom for charging. Screw them in place. That's nice for travel reasons. For your button to get your function, your switch between camera and video, our power button, which you hit once to check the battery, and hold it the second time to turn it on. We've got our return to home and pause flight button, and then we have our 3 modes, the cine mode, pen mode, and sport mode. On the top of the controller, we have our start recording button and our gimbal up and down slider, like on most drones. And on the top here, we have the phone holder, when it pops up and will actually stretch and will adjust to accommodate many different phones. Back here, and see, we've got a cable that's wrapped around, and I don't know if I can see it in there. Just tag it to the right angle. That the USB-C there is like a dummy plug. It's just a spot to put this, or your lightning cable. And then once your phone is on there, you just plug it in. So this is kind of nice how it just wraps around and hides away again. And you can just put everything there and it's all protected. Weighing only 135 grams. That's pretty good. Especially the fact that In Canada and US, anything under 250 grams, you don't need to register, you don't need a license for, so it is very light. It does come in 2 versions right now in Canada, and that is the Fly More combo, which I picked up, and the standalone drone edition, which comes with 1 battery. The Fly More combo comes with the NC3 controller and 3 batteries and the little charge pack. Now, what do you all get inside the box? Well, like the items I just mentioned, but you also get a cable for your Lightning phone if you want to use Lightning. We've got a little screwdriver in case we have to change the propellers out. We've got USB-C if your iPhone's new one, 2 spare props, and your user manual and a couple of DJI stickers. Price point. If you buy the drone standalone, Canadian, it's $249, I believe. The Fly More kit is $445, and you get a lot more. So you do get the 3 batteries. Flight time, stats say the flight time is around 18 minutes per battery. And for the first time ever, the DJI pack that will be charging your batteries, right, will charge them all simultaneously. Now, in the past, they would charge just one until it was done, second one until it was done, third one until it was done. But now this will charge them all at the same time. Now, the good thing about that, too, is that we can just plug in a standard USB-C, turn on our source, and you see that they start charging right away. I've got 2 batteries that are already fully charged, though, so you can see it's going to charge right now, though. What are my initial thoughts on this drone? It is a tiny little drone. It is handheld. As I said before, there's many ways to fly this. So, the first way to fly it is totally manual mode by itself. The button on the top here, it's got 6 quick shots that you can program, and it will automatically fly by itself. I'll probably come up with a demonstration on those in a future video. You can fly it with using your phone. So you can attach this to your phone, and there'll be virtual joysticks and all the settings in there. I'm not going to go over the settings in this video again because there's already a plethora of videos out there that's going to show you how to set up everything. What have I discovered while I've been testing this out this weekend? It's very light, obviously, as I've stated. It does fight the wind pretty good. But it's a little iffy on a flyaway. I was very nervous about it in the 45-kilometer-an-hour wind gusts. So it was fighting it pretty hard, and I'll show you that clip right now. And you can see that it was at a good angle, but your video was still spot on. A lot of complaints that I've seen on YouTube about the camera and about the quality. I thought it was actually pretty decent for what you're paying for this drone. This is a terrific starter drone for somebody. It takes a beating. I've already smashed this into the walls in my house and on the playground and stuff already. Pretty good, and there's like no damage to it. So for the speed that it can do, it's pretty durable. So I was considering about buying a hover here a while ago. I just could never justify the price tag because they were like $650, and this does a lot of the same stuff. So you can get it to follow you, you can get it to spotlight you, you can get it to circle around you.
Follow. Dronie. Circle. Rocket. Spotlight. Helix.
Again, I will go over those modes in a future video. But I just kind of wanted to put out a video about my initial thoughts on this drone. controlling. Even though you can use the included controllers, there is a few other controllers that you can use as well. Now this has got a really cool feature in it that when you're using this drone with your phone, it can be on the controller, or if you're just using your phone by yourself, and it will automatically take that drone noise out so you can hear your audio clearly, which is fantastic. It means I don't have to wear a microphone. I can just have my phone in my pocket, and as I'm talking, it will create a separate file, and in post, I just simply take that audio file, which has the drone sound removed, sync it up to the video, and now you get to have a few different shots without listening to that drone buzzing. As you can see, we've got the drone and we've got my Insta360 One R. So here's the audio quality from the drone, and now the exact same thing coming from the Insta360 One R. And you'll be able to see that the DJI Neo actually cuts the drone sound out of the video, which is pretty cool. And now the exact same thing coming from the Insta360 One R. And you'll be able to see that the DJI Neo actually cuts the drone sound out of the video, which is pretty cool. But that's one of the things they never told me before I bought it. And I looked up online that that was only available with the phone. I was hoping to use it just by itself without having to connect it to my phone. And the reason for that is another thing that I didn't read or discover until I got one is that where I live is it's in a warning zone, very close to an airport. So when I take my Avata or my Mavic up, I have to unlock the zone. Same with this now.
Approached edge of altitude zone.
So I can play with this by itself, but if I want to use my remote control, it makes me unlock the zone. Just something to keep in mind if you are in a restricted area. This drone will be no exception if you're flying it with the remote. So exactly what is this drone for? It is perfect for beginners. Even though DJI says don't fly it around your house, you can pretty much fly it around your house. You're going to be responsible for anything you break. But as far as the drone goes, it's just going to bounce off of it. There is no turtle mode on it. You know, it is pocket-sized. You can put it in a large pocket. It doesn't fold up or anything like that. There is a guard that goes over the lens, though, so that you don't scratch all up. And it's perfect for, people that want to do the TikToks. They want to do some exploring without bringing a lot of gear with them. For example, my Mavic, I've got to bring not only my Mavic, but all the batteries, the tablet holder, and then put it all together, and it can take a little while. This I can just pull out of my pocket, fire it up, and I'm recording. So I just want to kind of bring these issues to light. I am having fun with it, and the price point makes it even more enjoyable. So that's a plus as well. I'm not breaking the bank buying these things. So like all my other videos, I bought this myself. I did not get it before launch date. I didn't get it for free. So I haven't had a chance to really put it through its paces. However, I see the opportunities with it. And I'm thinking, if you have been in the market for a drone, this is a great starter drone. In fact, there are some advanced things you can do with it. I love the DRONIE and the circle and the follow functions, the quick shots that are built into this. And those are some of the functions. If you've never owned a drone before, they're in some of the bigger drones too. But this can be done right away. So I like that feature. I like the price point. Cons, the only cons I can really come up with is what I've already said, which was I have to unlock it if I want to fly it out in front of my house with my controller. And that I do have to use the phone app to record audio. It'd been nice to have a little microphone on board that would, cancel out that drone noise. But hey, you know what? I can't really complain because, like I said, again, for the price point, it's actually quite a lot of technology you're getting. Anyways, if you got anything out of this video, some information, maybe these little items that I just discovered that no other YouTubers have really mentioned yet, appreciate a like, maybe even subscribe. And as always, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.